We are live in Paris, the men's championship at Roland Garros, and Alex Corretja has taken the first set from the defending champion, Gustavo Kuerten. And now, after a chance for everybody from following a grueling set to stand and stretch, the second set begins on Guga's serve.
It's the best I've ever seen Corretja play under these difficult conditions. And it shows in those stats there. I mean, they're getting half their serves in. But the thing that is amazing is that Corretja's been able to hit more winners and unforced errors. That's unusual.
There is some statement about his tennis in these conditions. I mean, part of that first set was okay, but particularly the end of it was horrendous for the players.
It's what I alluded to a few minutes ago. I mean, Corretja knows the only guy that really hates it more than him is the guy he's playing. And it's helping him. Because Kuerten he doesn't have that same positive vibe that he normally has out there. Obviously trying to make history, win this for a third time, and put himself higher up in the record books. He's starting to rush here. He's not comfortable with himself right now.
Boy, that was a very lackluster game for Kuerten. And Corretja opens the second set with a break. Well, coming up next on NBC, a preview of golf's greatest championship, the 101st U.S. Open. And then starting Thursday at 3 Eastern, 4 days of U.S. Open coverage with Tiger Woods defending his championship and looking for an unprecedented 5th straight major. And the coverage, round 1, will begin Thursday at 3 Eastern on NBC. What do you think of that? If you win 4 in a row, tennis or golf, if you win 4 in a row, is that a slam?
To me, either one is a dream. I mean, technically in tennis, you have to win all 4 in the same year.
Right.
So
they say the same in golf.
But I'd like to have that. I would have liked to have that problem.
Please, let me deal with that.
He'll probably win them all in the same year anyway, the way he's going. So it'll be a moot point. Corretja early in 1999 was number 2 in the world. Had a mediocre 99, dipped all the way down to 26. Has gotten himself back up to a top 10 position. And a real shot at this.
Corretja was a victim of one of your strongest stands, the incredible demands on the players in the course of a tennis season. Now he played so much tennis in '98 that he lost his strength. He had a virus that he couldn't shake. His play deteriorated badly in '99.
To the point where when we saw him here, it looked like this win would have knocked him over.
Now this past January, while the tennis world was in Australia, Corretja didn't go, and he went to a ski resort in the south of Spain where many of Spain's finest athletes, many of their Olympic athletes train. And he spent 6 weeks there in a rigorous program. And that
skiing, and what else was he doing?
Double lattes. No, but it has supposedly left Corretja in the best shape of his career.
It skips off the line for a winner. He seems like someone who recognizes that he's been given this great opportunity one more time. He got to the finals, played Moya. Then he had these health problems. Now he's come to play. I mean, I never got that feeling with Moya, that he was really had this intense desire to win. Now you sense it.
And it's such a drastic difference in 48 hours, where on Friday Guga was in command of the match throughout. Ferrero looked despondent.
Well, you're always trying to learn something about these sports. And I bet you him watching Ferrero was a lesson in don't give off such negative body language. Corretja found himself down in all 3 of the sets against Grosjean. The crowd was just itching to get into it, to help Grosjean get to the finals. He was able to persevere in 3 straight sets. Not a good job out there. He tricked himself. He knows the moment he hit that wasn't going to get the job done.
And Guga gets this game to deuce.
There is that impressive looking backhand once again. Doesn't even seem to be breathing heavily, Corretja. Totally composed, confident as I've ever seen him.
No, that may well have been in that tight-knit Spaniard group, John. Your point about learning something. Corretja may have watched Friday and found out what not to do. And he holds for 2-love now in the second set. And let's go to Bud Collins.
This situation, fellas, is very reminiscent of 10 years ago with the underdog coming through in a dust storm, rain threatening. The underdog was Jim Courier. The favorite was Andre Agassi, but Andre couldn't handle the Sahara-like conditions.
Well, perfect timing to bring up that point as we are joined now in our booth by none other than
Don't start speaking French now.
2-time French Open champ. Bienvenue, Jim Courier.
Merci, Ted. Nice to be here.
What's the hair?
What do you mean?
You going for the Guga look?
We're jealous.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Why not?
That's right. You have it.
You have that option.
Well, Jim, you've been watching from behind where Guga is serving. Your views of what you've seen from down there.
Well, geez, the match has been a little bit ugly, frankly, so far. It's just windy down there. I don't know if you guys can notice it up here, but both guys look tentative to me. It's going to get better. I feel like these guys are starting to break out of it. It was a very nervous first set for both players, I think, and kind of like boxers trying to feel themselves out a little bit, trying to see where the weaknesses are, but
It's nasty out there.
the conditions are brutal, really.
I noticed you were in a hurry to get out here and get these lovely little confines.
Jim Courier joining us, and we'll come back. Second set live in Paris.